Hi everybody, it's Howard and welcome back to the HR show experience. You're gonna have to excuse my voice, I'm a little tired. My voice is a little worn out, but you know that's neither here nor there. Today we're gonna be talking about none other than the BET Honors! And I'm sorry I'm naked with no shirt on and things. You're gonna have to work with me because it's hot in here, but you know, neither here nor there. We're gonna here to talk about, and so it starts off with the fine, sexy Gabrielle Union looking amazing in her red dress, hosting the 2010 BET Honors Awards, and she introduces who none other than the fabulous Taraji P Henson. Then she comes on out there and gives us everything for who none other than Miss Queen Latifah, who is who is just giving me everything, giving me every last thing that I could possibly need. I'm just saying, with all of that, and she and just throwing it out there, Queen Latifah is being honored for what is it? What is it? Think of it, Howard. She's the media recipient for the BET Honors. And I'm like, you better go ahead, girl, congratulations. Now listen. But when you sit back and think about it, it doesn't really cross your mind how much this woman has accomplished. But God knows, she's accomplished quite, quite a bit. You gotta, you know. Then Jasmine Sullivan comes up there giving me all that I need, because everyone knows I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. But then, not taking anything away from her, but when Miss Patti LaBelle comes out there, when Miss Patti LaBelle, baby, comes out there giving me everything, I'm like, Patty, Patty, coming out there. I was waiting for her to kick off one of them shoes. But she didn't. She didn't kick off one of them. But it's okay, because Patti LaBelle still gave me everything. Then we have Mr. Chris Tucker. Mr. Chris Tucker coming out there to give the Public Service Awards to Mr. Keith Black. Keith Black, who is one of the top neurosurgeons in the world. And I'm like, oh, now shucks, now listen. All right, now work me out. Congratulations to you. And not to mention Stevie Wonder and a bunch of other guys come out there and give a fabulous, fabulous performance for him. Then we have entertainer, India.Arie recipient, and who is that? None other than Diddy. Diddy is but to be honest, I don't see him as a music artist. I see him as a businessman. We see him more as a businessman than we see him as a recording artist, which is okay with me because I think he's quite festive. Quite festive anyway, I'm just saying. But we're not going to give him too much. Miss Mary J. Blige comes out there and blows me away. Miss Mary J. Blige has stepped up her game. Stepped it up in the best fluffing way. I'm just saying. Them black folks love them some Mary. They were standing up jamming and Whitney Houston was singing. I said, yes, mama, give me what I need. But I'm just saying, by this time, I'm like, okay, I'm so done. I don't really care about any of this. And I'm so tired of everyone thinking their mamas. Having their mama stand up. Sit down. This is supposed to be about y'all. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I get my BT honor, I'm going to thank Aunt Sandy. Because Aunt Sandy is just like my mama. My mama did pass away and things of that nature. But Aunt Sandy has raised me since I was 3 months old. So she's just like my mom. But I'm just saying. I was just so blown. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for y'all to talk about y'all. And y'all talking about y'all mamas. But that's neither here nor there. Then comes out the education recipient, Miss Ruth J. Dr. Ruth J. Simmons, give props where props are due. And Miss India.Arie comes there and gives a lovely stunning performance for this woman. And I'm just saying, and by this time I'm like, okay, I really could care less about anything else. I'm ready for Whitney to come out there. And then Miss Gabrielle Union finally comes out there again, with her 5th ensemble change to introduce the lovely Ryan Leslie. Not taking too much from him, but it just wasn't for me. I didn't really care for his performance, but that's neither here nor there. Then Deborah Lee comes out there to talk about Haiti and whatever else she wants to talk about. I love me some Deborah Lee, but I was not really interested in what she had to say. I wanted to see Whitney, to be completely honest. The highlight of the show so far is that they keep showing clips of her doing the boom cat and jamming to the daggone things that's going on up in there quite fast. And then we have Stevie Wonder coming out there with Trey Songz giving us everything. I mean, what else will we expect? Because they're both two amazing artists and everybody knows we love us some Trey Songz. I mean, he just gets up in our spirit and Whew, we're not gonna give into it too much because you know that's inappropriate for this type of show because I know I have younger viewers. Then finally, here comes Neil. I'm just saying, thank God. And he gives himself a little bit of cuteness, a little bit of cuteness from Miss Whitney Houston. And they finally show her a clip. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Whitney looks so freaking good. I mean, she looks like a spring chicken, fresh out of that daggone crock pot. And then, like, I know I'm not the only person who feels this way. I wish they had have let Whitney sing a little bit more. Listen, I see now. I was going to, sing the song just a little bit, but after careful consideration, no, ma'am, Miss Pam. And then finally, Whitney jumps up and said, "Yes! Woo!" Whitney jumps on up there when Miss Kim Burrow comes out there because that's one of Whitney's favorite singers, and Whitney was just overly ecstatic, overly darling, overly. And then when she got to singing, I was like, you better sing, girl. And Whitney jumps up there and said, you better sing that song. I said, all right now, Whitney. Whitney, don't give me too much. You know I can't take it. You know I can't. She sang that song. I mean, she sang it. I mean, she changed the words a little bit to personalize it for Whitney, and I was like, all right now. And then not to mention that she's like, then she gets to sing like, and Whitney, now we're free, and then get to moving the hair. I mean, just coming through it. Then not to mention Miss J Hood, Jennifer Hudson, if you're nasty, comes on out there singing I Will Always Love You. Now let me just say this. She did a good job. She gave me what I needed. But give props where props are due. No one else in the world, or ever with that being said, not even Miss Dolly Parton, who wrote the song, can do a and like Whitney did. Because Whitney sang that song, you know, I mean, it's not negotiable. Whitney sang that song. Then Whitney comes up there and giving a festive, quite lovely speech, giving me all kinds of things that I needed. And, she thanks Haiti. She gives her prayers or whatever to Haiti. And then, we move right along. Short, sweet, and to the point. Something that the Grammys need to understand that they need to tell their people that they need to do. Short, sweet, to the point, get off the stage. Then we have Stevie Wonder and Trey Songz once again giving me what I need. Lord knows I'm just saying, giving me everything. And then of course we have Maxwell. But by this point I could care less about what's going on. Whitney done came on there. Clearly I could turn off the show. I could. But it is what it is. But overall, I love the daggone BET Honors. And if you've been watching me for this long, you need to subscribe because clearly you love the BET Honors. And even if you didn't, even if you hated it, you need to subscribe anyway. I'm just saying. But with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.